Emotionally available people wear their hearts on their sleeves. They are always ready to help a friend with a chore, task, or shoulder to cry on, and they approach both romantic and platonic relationships with empathy, care, and sensitivity. Emotionally unavailable folks do the opposite. They're the friend you pass on if you're truly upset, no matter how great they are in other aspects of your relationship, and they're often hesitant to open up to new people. In other words, they're closed off, aloof, and, sometimes, so chilly it hurts those around them. This trait, however, could be determined by their horoscope sign. The most emotionally unavailable zodiac signs, from the slightly dispassionate to the oddly unfeeling. Before we get into the video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Now let's begin. Number 1, Gemini, May 21 to June 20. You likely know your Gemini friends as outgoing, curious, and rambunctious. But when they're in a relationship, this excitable sign is a flight risk. The moment they sense a relationship moving into serious territory and realize they need to open up and be vulnerable, they bolt. Geminis possess a deep-rooted fear of being rejected and feeling trapped, in all meanings of the word: fear of being suffocated, fear of being hurt, fear of settling for the wrong person, fear of missing out. At a certain point, these internal fears take over and a Gemini will run. And guess what? You might not even get them to be vulnerable or allow you to the same before that happens. It's emotional unavailability at its finest. Number 2, Aquarius, January 20 to February 18. In this sign's mind, there are bigger fish to fry than dealing with other people's feelings. Driven by humanitarian pursuits and social justice, these high-level thinkers love nothing more than discussing grand plans, innovative schemes, and unconventional strategies to transform society. But, when emotions, intuition, and feelings are involved, Aquarius is quick to turn the other way. If you visit them with an emotional, revealing you have a massive crush on them or need a shoulder to cry on through a death in the family, they could turn away or act coldly. Nothing drives an Aquarius into the arms of another person quite like the messy, chaotic nature of feelings. It's not that they don't care per se, they just have bigger and better things to focus on. Number 3, Capricorn, December 22 to January 19. This sign's method of giving affection is to show not tell. For this reason, these protectors tend to demonstrate their feelings by saving up for a new house or a luxurious family vacation. If their partner's car breaks down and gets stuck on the road, a superhero Capricorn will immediately stop whatever they're doing and come to their significant other's rescue. But often, these actions aren't enough, especially for a partner who requires romance or emotional vulnerability. As it turns out, this detachment is deep-rooted. A Capricorn may have intense internal emotions but keeps them hidden. Born climbers, Capricorns may perceive their vulnerability as their Achilles heel and a sign of shameful weakness. To help themselves, mountain goats should try to remove their mask of aloofness and invulnerability and finally bare their hearts. If they don't, an explosion of emotions could be inevitable. And at that point, it's not helpful for anyone involved. Number 4, Scorpio, October 23 to November 21. Contrary to Sagittarius, Scorpio is the sign you should call when you want to brood but not when you want to celebrate. Showing positive emotions is a real challenge for them. They favor expressing negative ones. Instead of paying a compliment to someone they like, overwhelmed Scorpios might throw a malicious remark at them. In romance, you may assume a Scorpio is not interested simply because they are unable to express their vulnerability. Fortunately, Alta notes it is possible for them to change. To achieve this, they may interact with animals, spend time outdoors, or take up creative hobbies like cooking or floristry. It's all about getting in touch with their inner lightness. Number 5, Sagittarius, November 22 to December 21. One of Sagittarius' most famous traits is their unwavering positivity. And while that trait is amazing in some situations, it can make them seem emotionally avoidant in others. Sagittarians aren't ones for heart-to-heart conversations. Famous for their blindly optimistic ways, the fiery archer prefers to remain detached from anything that could trigger their deeper, darker feelings to arise. Oddly enough, staying out of the emotional field is a protective measure for a Sag. They know if they allow their emotions to overwhelm them, it will deeply impact their adventurous and free-spirited nature. Rather than lose a core part of who they are, they'll act cool and indifferent as a form of self-preservation. Number 6, Virgo, August 23 to September 22. Virgo may not feel emotionally unavailable, but their actions could lead others to believe they are, and that's what lands them a spot on our list. With their critical mindset, these know-it-alls can set a world record for the fastest detection of flaws, mistakes, and shortcomings and suggesting ways to correct them. For more sensitive and emotional people, this picky approach may be repulsive. However, these signs' representatives aren't as closed off as they appear, and if you need them to help you with a task or errand, they'll be on your doorstep in a flash. Starting a relationship with one, expect them to move slowly. They need time to make sure their partner is reliable and won't play any lousy tricks on them. Moving too quickly could cause them to bolt, further adding to the sense that they're emotionally unavailable.